Hey yo. Check 1 2, what it do? We in the house. What up, people, and welcome. Drunken Input. Hilden Lord, what up? See you on YouTube. We are continuing our playthrough of Steelrising today. What up, Day? Yo, greetings, stars, welcome, what up? Alright, let's get into it. Let's see where we left off.
Yo, 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 yo.
I'm not sure why it's out of stock. Just give it a minute and it should be good to go. Let's see where we're at. Are we done with this area? Looks like it.
Reaching Les Invalides by the moat. I shall have to go round it through the Faubourg Saint-Germain. According to Monsieur de Robespierre, his men have cleared a path for me.
I think I can actually go this way now. Nothing here. That's weird. That's weird. Must not be supposed to go that way yet.
Pierre's men, they perished in the line of duty.
Oh, that's right. I need to save one more and then I can level up this. Could probably just buy one. Ooh, those look nice.
Brother, may I have some oats?
No.
I am starving, brother.
I am starving, brother. I think we definitely upgrade one of these. guess I didn't really look at what modules I have. Is there a better one that I can buy? Endurance might be good. See how much I need to upgrade. 7,500. Sure, I got enough. So you need about 1,000 more. Whoops. Man, I'm sweating. It's hot. I am. Alright. What up, Gene? Gene Doc's in the house. Let's upgrade these bad boys right here. Max level, nice. I'm assuming that's blocked. Let me go check. Search the garden.
Nice. For l'amour de Dieu, run and hide!
What do you mean, Papa?
Hurry, I beg you! The Count is at our door. He shall take us away.
Good heavens!
Don't worry about me. Run, I say. Run!
Cave 2. I should keep looking.
Fire and ice. It's got a counter on it. Interesting. Still searching here. 1 out of 2. I don't know. Can't jump back up there. Yo, it is hot in here. It is just absolutely.
I don't want to die. Not like this. I would have set fire to that monster factory long ago.
Hot in.
A monster factory?
Volcanson's demonic forges. The Gehenna where you were smelted, just like all the murderers of your kind.
Monsieur, I have no intention of harming you. I have come to put an end to the king's actions.
If you're telling the truth, then go away. And let me live. Au nom du ciel, put down your weapons. Please, I beg you to spare these poor people.
These poor people? But the streets are empty. There is not a soul there who is still alive.
There are still those who resist. Some good people came here earlier and asked me for a drink. They swore they would liberate the Hôtel des Invalides. They looked exhausted, but utterly determined to fight to their very last breath.
Mats, have you observed their movements?
A convoy, led by those machines, went by here. Countless wagons, loaded with barrels. They came from the north, most likely from the factories. I think something terrible is going to happen.
What do you fear will happen?
I don't know, but I have a terrible feeling. Laissez-moi à présent. You'll draw those creatures to us.
What else is there to find here? It's saying there's something. Here?
It's in the Luxembourg Gardens. If I could find out where it was, I could track down Athenais.
Let's just keep moving. Easy work. How would I compare this to Liza P? It feels very similar to Liza P. It's definitely its own thing. I definitely wouldn't say it's like a cheaper version of it. Yeah, it's really similar. I would probably say Liza P is better, but not like significantly better. Like probably just better because I like it more. But this game is pretty good on its own. Like the main character kind of has more personality, for sure. So that kind of sets it apart from Liza P.
You must carry on, I beg you!
I'll never make it. I'm out of breath.
Suzanne, just a bit more! We're almost there!
Kind of like the combat more than Liza P. Liza P is a little more strict on the combat. With this, I feel like you have a little bit more options. Like I've got these different moves I can use. Like that that's an attack. The grappling hook is an attack. The kick is an attack. That do different elemental damages.
Ravaged the church and slaughtered the faithful.
And I like that, I like the mechanic of stamina. When it runs out, you can kind of instantly recharge it. There we go, boss fight. Not gonna freeze easily. Alright then. got it with fire. Set it on fire with the kicks. Stellar Blade did not come out before Liza P. Stellar came out last year.
It's going to give way.
Right, Susan! It's too late!
Oh, Steelrising did come out, yeah. It came out a year before Liza P.
Jack! No!
This one's not working. I got you. I'll roll it. I'll roll one time for you. And it's a 5. Buzz. Well, good thing you didn't spend your points on that one. Did it come from that way? This way. Yeah, it came from this way. Capsules, hey. Pick it up.
They're back.
It's going to be all right. This machine is alone and the door is barricaded.
You won't hold. Did you see how easily those demons entered the church?
I mean you no harm.
He can speak.
What do you want with us, Automat?
What happened in this church?
You should know. It was your kind that slaughtered these lambs. I don't think those who were able to escape stand much of a chance either. They're hiding in the catacombs behind the church.
There's also the gentleman that the automats took alive.
The gentleman.
We haven't the slightest idea.
That's enough questions now. Leave us be, Vertu.
It's hot in here. Need a cold drink. Ooh. That's an upgrade for my flask. I hope its uses. Hey yo, Redbeard, what up? Get up there from up there. Ooh, got it. Yeah. Weapons are strong now. I'm feeling like a beast. Let's pop this open. Pop this open. That's it. Nothing else.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respect saying, you know, I like your work or whatever that is, and visualize
Les Invalides.
that I wanted or whatever.
Here, I should be able to
cutting off
cross the
her
moat easily.
They're out there. I just
Dialogue.
have a whole thing. They're out there.
It's like cutting off the beginning of her sentences.
For acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, 3 years, and I dated in Thanksgiving 1990.
That probably needs to be drained. Yeah, it doesn't really look like that leads anywhere. Across here. Yeah, that's not. That doesn't lead anywhere. Alright, let's give it a shot. Nice.
The debt was no longer sustainable, Your Majesty. Your mechanical revolution has changed the face of the kingdom, but the coffers are woefully empty.
The debt, Monsieur Necker. This debt that you and your banking friends helped to create for your own benefit, and which is now forcing us to levy new taxes. Will my subjects be able to bear another tax?
Yeah, post that
Yes, Your
Psylocke
Majesty.
clip
As
in
long as it is
Clips.
distributed fairly,
in
the
the Hawk server.
representatives of the nobility, the clergy,
Take a look
and
at
the
that.
third estate must come to an agreement. That is why we have convened the Estates General. Tomorrow you are to preside over the opening ceremonies.
Your Estates General. Nothing good can come of it. You have roused the spirit of rebellion. All I hear about are their damned cahiers de doléances. My rightful enjoyment is being challenged. The streets of Versailles are teeming with loudmouth fanatics with sacrilegious thoughts. Tell me, Monsieur le Ministre, Have you
Same on
purposely
PS.
set this
One thing that you
army
can
of
do
the
is if you
unwashed
download the
against me?
PlayStation app, you can pull your clips from
Majesty, I
PlayStation
have
off,
always been your most
like
faithful
onto your
servant.
phone.
Beware, Necker. Beware. I have a surprise in store for anyone who dares attack my throne.
Yeah, so today I was working on my main character a little bit, but then I made another new character that is a mercenary. The mercenary is pretty fun. I like how that class is looking. Ooh, it's boss time. Eat chonky. Big chonk. Big chungus. Was he unlocking himself? Oh, he's winding himself up. What is that? You got summons? Oh, of course I have. Nice tracking. Freeze! Big damage. I'm gonna pull out my bonk stick. Hey, yo. Bonk. Boom. That's not the direction I wanted to dodge. Ooh. Ink. See ya.
Suzanne, my dear Suzanne, take my hand, please. Don't let them take me away.
That's right, yeah. The files are too big. You gotta have nitro.
Oh no, this has to stop. I don't want to be tormented anymore.
That is not my intention. I have come to rescue you.
Rescue me? But what on earth are you?
It is of no importance. What did you see and hear before you regained consciousness?
I had frightful visions, rageful wraiths filled with pain and sorrow. And it was cold enough to curdle the blood. Oh, it's impossible to describe. All the rage and anger. I was in another body, I think. So big, so powerful. And there was this commanding voice, ordering me to spread terror and death. Did I really hear it?
How am I liking the new
Or did
character?
I
It's good. The
momentarily
mercenary is
lose
good.
my mind?
It's fun to use for sure.
Who are you, monsieur?
Don't you know? I'm Jacques Necker, Ministre des Finances. Well, I was before I was captured. But this situation suggests that the king has decided to dismiss me from his service.
What does he accuse you of?
My alleged connivance with the Third Estate, no doubt. And, most of all, for having been the first to ask to convene the Estates General.
How and when were you captured?
When the machines attacked, my wife and I fled our home to hide not far from there, in the Église Sainte-Marie. But we didn't stand a chance against the machines. They overran the nave, wantonly mowing down the faithful. My wife, my poor wife.
My wife.
She wasn't able to escape. I'm sadly convinced of this. As for me, my life was spared only so I could be tormented. What is the meaning of all this?
What will you do now?
There is no future for me in this kingdom. I need to find a safe place where I can prepare for my departure as soon as possible.
I will take you to the Cordelier convent. You will be safe there.
À la bonne heure, she's back.
Aegis, what a joy and relief to see you again.
Monsieur,
Welcome to our stronghold. I'm sure that everyone here is aware of the great debt we all owe you. As you can see, the most exhausted among us are growing stronger.
While the most determined are already planning our counterattack.
I did not expect to see you all together.
4 days ago, the representatives of the Third Estate
Yeah,
gathered
you
in
definitely
the
got
tennis
everybody.
court. They swore not to separate until they had established a constitution for the nation.
Either
But
into
that was not
Path
the
of
only
Exile or
oath we
back
swore.
into it.
All the honorable men
I
who
wasn't
were at
playing it for a
Versailles,
while, but yeah,
representatives
definitely
and
been
patriots,
playing it a lot more
members of
lately.
the Club Breton, secretly swore to meet here if they were dispersed.
You, Aegis, have allowed them to gather once again. Though unfortunately many are missing, we still have hope.
Why did you choose to meet in this convent?
It was my idea. Voyez-vous, I stay here whenever my obligations bring me to Paris. No other retreat inspires such peace and contemplation. Et puis, truth be told, this building has always felt like a fortress to me. Just look at how thick these walls are.
For 2 whole days, the patriots in the quarter consolidated the outer walls to make it an impenetrable citadel. No automat has broken through our defenses yet.
Where are the monks, mon père?
They are secluded in their quarters, praying for the salvation of the people of Paris. However, we bear no illusions. We are weak, we are divided.
And we are unarmed. Without you, without your warrior strength, we have no chance of turning things around.
You are sent by heaven above, Aegis. From now on, you may consider the Cordelia Convent your headquarters and a welcome refuge.
We must speak, you and I, in private, if you please. Monsieur de Lafayette must not hear a word of what I'm about to tell you.
What do you mean? You all seem to be certain that I will use my strengths to serve your cause. Are you forgetting that I have a task to accomplish?
Not at all, madame. We all know and support your plan to free Monsieur de Vaucanson. That is why I've taken the time to think of a way for you to get to the Bastille.
I am listening.
There is a patriot in Paris whose pamphlets have aroused Monsieur de Lafayette's ire. His anger is so strong that the poor man had to disappear to escape arrest. I know that he is secretly hiding in the quarries in Montmartre. A labyrinth he is said to know like the back of his hand. If anyone can help you navigate the obstacles that keep you from the Bastille, it is the elusive Monsieur Marat.
Very well. I will go and find him. Monsieur Necker.
I owe you my life, madame. So I am embarrassed to ask you for anything more.
Do not fear. You have my full attention.
Suzanne, my beloved wife. I cannot bring myself to accept her death. Despite all the evidence, I still hope to see her alive again. I need to be sure. Mon Dieu. What have I done to deserve such a fate? Why has the king sworn to destroy me? And all that I hold dear. After everything I've done for him. My abnegation.
Why would the king owe you anything?
I dedicated my life to the kingdom as his minister. Well, my life and my fortune as well. I refuse to accept any remuneration for my services in order to keep the accounts balanced. And I personally filled the king's coffers with 2.5 million livres from my own private accounts. Bonds in the Caisse d'Escompte, which the king keeps in a tailor-made armoire de fer in the Palais des Tuileries. He stores all his secrets there. I'd wager there's enough in there to sully his reputation 100 times over. You must retrieve these bonds post-haste, madame. They must not be used to allow this madman to build more murderous automats.
Do I have any chance of opening it?
Don't even think about it, madame. Despite your incredible strength, that safe is said to be impenetrable. It was designed precisely to that effect. I personally never had access to it. I suppose that its contents were too unofficial for the honest minister that I always was.
Who has the key?
The king does, that's for sure.
Anyone else?
How could I know? His shadow advisors, most likely. Now that I think about it, there's a rumor that has been going round Versailles for a while now. It's said that Monsieur de Mirabeau used to come and go as he pleased at the Tuileries, that he oversaw diplomatic missions for the crown. Not in any official capacity, of course. Who knows? He might know more about this matter than I do.
I will ask him. I will look into what happened to your wife.
Bless you, madame.
Where should I start my investigation?
In the Faubourg Saint-Germain, east of Les Invalides. We were separated in the Église Sainte-Marie, on Rue de Bourgogne.
I shall be off.
You are the only hope of seeing my beloved wife again, and of foiling the plans of the clockwork tyrant.
Aegis, a word, s'il vous plaît.
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the Empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santé, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money, and their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, my interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty, when I overheard a conversation between 2 planters from Bastère. If they are to be believed, the Club de Massiac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not also exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
It's easy to criticize from atop Mount Olympus, Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
Any reform, revolutionary or not, must be taken step by step, with moderation and prudence.
This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see,
Yeah,
the
kind of.
law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Massiac alive.
Looks like we're picking up a lot of side quests.
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Minister Necker claims that you were a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armored safe in the King's chambers.
What luck could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly. Why don't you ask him for help?
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well, our gunpowder commissioner. If he were here, I'm sure he'd have no trouble finding you something you could use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Sadly, he's still at Luxembourg.
Then it is high time you rescued him, madam. Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
You are forgiven for everything.
In that case, it has been a pleasure, madam.
Well, I feel like if I go with the second guy and we blow up the door, it could damage the documents.
Monsieur Bailly,
Mademoiselle, I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
I found a document written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time while jotting down my ideas as they come.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme? So that we might ask him.
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
I mean, he's right there. Oh, did he leave? Oh, I don't have any healing. With that damage. Stored. I want more doses.
No. I must gather the three echoes.
Oh, damn. How do I get over there? Sweating. How do I get over there? Might be a path down here. Stop climbing up, thank you. No, no ganking. No ganking. You know what? Check this out. Ooh. It is really dark. What is he doing, man? Oh, it's like hypnotizing him. Weird. Well, that's the thing I already fought, no? Alright, I see the dice roll. Let's roll them. Five. Oh, come on. Didn't we roll 5 earlier? I'm re-rolling those. Camp casino dice. 6. Oh, the dice are hating, bro. The dice are hating. No luck on the dice. Pop that open. Let's take a look over here.
No, no, please, heaven help me.
You are wrong about my intentions.
Get back! You were only given the power of speech to better deceive your victims.
I come in peace, monsieur. How many automats must I destroy to convince you of this?
What do you want from me? Alapha?
Tell me what happened to the unfortunate souls who died in this square.
What you see is the entire court of the Comte de Provence lying there. I am the only survivor.
The Comte de Provence? Has he fallen as well?
No. The scoundrel deceived us. He left the palace without telling us. When it was our turn to flee, it was already too late. The adventure ended here, on the steps of the theater. At the hands of this monstrous creature who spits fire, ice, and lightning. The most courageous tried to fight back, but they met with the same fate as the others.
Does this creature have no weakness?
One would imagine. We did manage to land a few blows when it was dragged down by the weight of
I'm
its
pretty sure I killed it
enormous
already.
body. But it was all in vain. My only advice to you is to escape while you still can.
That's where I need to go. Oh, I haven't been here before. I believe that's still.
Atanais's hiding place. A fight took place here. Franciscus Antonius. What unusual names. Whose cane could this be? Perhaps the guests at the Cordelier can enlighten me.
Seems really familiar. I'm pretty sure I've been here before.
moment, je vous prie. You misunderstand, monsieur. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Who's she talking to? Is somebody running away from me or something? Already been up here, apparently.
Monsieur,
Who are you talking to? That thing just scared the hell out of me, dude. That sounded like it was right behind me in real life.
Eh bien. Did you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat?
No, not yet.
I have it on good authority that he is in the quarries in Montmartre. He's the only person who could show you a way to reach the Bastille. Don't forget.
I found a cane engraved with the name Franciscus Antonius. Who could it belong to?
Let me think a moment. Je vous prie. I know an Antoine Francois, a printer on Rue de la Harpe. His surname is Momoro, but he is a man of the people and a true patriot. I doubt that he ever sported a cane with his name engraved on it.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre. Monsieur Necker,
Madame?
do the names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
No, nothing at all. I'm very sorry that I'm of no help to you.
Eh bien, Aegis, did you make sure my men managed to collect the cargo?
No, I haven't gone there yet.
Et alors? What are you waiting for? This is a matter of the utmost importance. The exchange was to take place near the Église du Gros Caillou, the town next to Les Invalides.
Franciscus Antonius. Do these names mean anything specific to you?
François Antoine. Hold on. Of course. That's the master arquebusier who killed the beast of Gévaudan. The affair took place during the reign of Louis the Beloved, just a few leagues from the castle where I grew up. I was still a young boy, but I remember it like it was yesterday. It caused a stir all over the country.
I doubt that it has anything to do with my case.
I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that.
Aegis, I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few moments to spare for me?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here. Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
It's the same thing as Ergo.
Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
I had a feeling it would be something like that.
François Antoine. No, that doesn't mean anything to me, I'm afraid. Désolé, ma chère.
Goodbye, mon père. My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Do the four names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
The Franciscan order, perhaps?
Go on.
Franciscus Assisiensis, the founder of the order, and Antonius Patavinus, one of its most illustrious members. I'm sorry, Aegis, but that's all I can think of.
Did you go to the Hotel de Massiac?
No, not yet.
Remember, it's by Les Halles, just west of the Marché des Innocents.
I found a cane inscribed with the name Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I'm sorry.
Monsieur B. Does the name Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
We scholars have the strange habit of adopting names from antiquity. I imagine that we're actually looking for someone named François Antoine. And no matter how hard I think, I'm afraid it doesn't ring a bell.
That's everybody now. Pretty sure I questioned everybody.
So how is Monsieur Marat? He is your only chance to... He's holed up in...
Goodbye, monsieur.
Yeah, it's everybody. I think there's the one guy that left that might know. There's also the guy I need to rescue, I guess. Let's knock out some of these side quests.
Direction. I should be able to find a way in. By the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
It's still closed. Yeah, this game. This game definitely looks good. When I first got it, well, not first got it, but when I first started playing it like a week ago or 2 ago, whatever. It wasn't even 5 minutes, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna love this game. Really cool how my voice keeps doing that lately. I'm 15. Oh my god. Oh my god. The extendo spinning attack. I knew that was going to catch me slipping. Wow, that's so far away. Got me lacking indeed. Those spinning attacks are really hard to dodge. Need to dodge away from it. Can't dodge through it. Vestal there. Tough. Got my revenge though. cheesy.
Her escaped. I must inform her husband immediately.
That's right, we left straight from this area after we killed him. Ooh, new drip? That might be some nice new drip. Still the best drip, I think. Okay. Significantly increases damage, huh? Okay.
Escaped.
That door wasn't open this whole time, was it? I really hope not. Wait, what else is here? Oh, the exchange. I get there from here. Nope. Oh, damn. Sounds like a crazy boss. Bone Surfer. There's got to be somewhere to go here. This can't be a dead end. Why should I just open this? No? How did you squeeze through there? You ran this door open? Probably not. Okay, here's what we got. Been here, let's keep running. Hey, yo.
Dieu Tout-Puissant!
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
How were you able to leave St. Cloud?
Earlier, after you ventured out into the palace grounds, all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you. I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into a horseless carriage.
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King's madness. They spent days working out every detail of this operation with the greatest secrecy. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden inside this wagon. Our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure our safe passage all the way to Austria. They would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children are nowhere to be seen. Poor Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect the little ones.
Madame. The rooster embroidered on it a list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. 100 leagues. That is a long way. Why go on such a journey? Perhaps Madame de Polignac can enlighten me. Madame. The attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège? That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base.
Over here, there are 4 dead horses, and the body of a third man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means one assailant managed to get away. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush, and they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned. 3 of them lost their lives.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders that the Marquis de Lafayette promised us, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise the kidnappers and stop them from carrying out their misdeed.
Yo,
By the
let's see
grace
the
of
dice
God,
roll.
they may already be on their way to Vienna with the children.
The riders did not make it, Madame. They perished at the hands of the Royal Army.
Sainte Mère de Dieu. C'est une catastrophe. The Marquis de Lafayette must be informed of this terrible turn of events. Without delay.
I shall see to it, Madame. As for you, please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis. Je vous en supplie.
Alright, I ain't walking all the way back there. I'll tell you that right now. Five. Wow, the dice are hating. The dice are absolutely hating today. Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Be right back. All right. Oh, Red, on your dice roll earlier, you rolled... I rolled twice and it was still below 7. But yeah, no luck on the dice, but I'll take a shot for you guys anyway. Cheers, y'all. Said we suck.
What's going on, man?
The dice suck, bro. The dice are
down.
just
Y'all
being
got a
hating.
bunch of motherfuckers mad right now, and I'm one of them. Fix this shit, man. What the fuck is going on? Fix the server, man. We trying to play online right now. Y'all got us all fucking clogged up like the freeway. Is this the internet or the fucking 405 freeway? Get it together.
I was wondering why that sounded so loud. Let's run that back. Oh, I'm like, how do I get over there? The doors. The doors.
Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien, you come bearing good news?
Your wife. You may rest easy, monsieur. Your wife escaped the massacre. She returned home and left you this letter.
Oh, Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at our charity hospital.
She may already be there.
Madame, I did not dare to dream of such an outcome. My wife and daughter. Can you imagine? And I thought I had lost both of them. The three of us will be able to leave the kingdom and put these horrors behind us forever.
What about the bonds?
They are not in your possession.
No, not yet.
You must ensure they do not benefit the king, madame. You will find them in the Armoire de Fer, in the Palais des Tuileries. Do with them as you see fit. As long as
W
the
streaming
king
moment?
does not
Did I do
choose
something
them.
cool?
As for me, I'm going to find my family at once. Thank you. From the
Or are you
bottom
saying
of
the
my
Snoop
heart.
Dogg thing?
I pray that your efforts will be successful. Adieu, madame. Adieu.
Minister Necker
Get
has
that
given his
pizza
bonds to me.
boneless. If it ain't got no bone in it,
This
then
sum is nearly impossible
it's
to comprehend.
boneless.
With Monsieur Lavoisier on his first day as States General. As director of the Caisse Escompte, he estimates that these bonds currently represent 1/5 of the kingdom's treasury.
Wealth that the king squanders for his personal benefit according to his rules.
Ma foi.
Monsieur Necker certainly has been very generous to his adoptive country.
I'm afraid you are mistaken. Monsieur Lavoisier claimed that this loan was granted.
That's one of the best voice
exorbitant
lines
rate.
ever.
Whatever his fondness for
I've
the
had over
nation,
40
Monsieur
pizzas in the
Necker
last
never
30
lost his
days.
business.
And so is that.
Eh bien, messieurs, to what use shall we employ this boonful fortune?
If I could spend it, I'd do everything I could to return to the people their confiscated freedom. To
Mark
begin,
Shapiro should be
I would
in
get them the
jail.
bread they so sorely need. It is only after the scourge of famine has been vanquished
He's
that
never
armed
been in the
patriots might
pizza
then be able to
category.
rise up against despotism.
And where will you find wheat?
The day of
Robespierre?
reckoning is
Will you
coming.
steal it from under the noses of the automats who have sworn to destroy the human race? As for arming the people, this is another one of your delusions. How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle that'd be unable to lift a sword?
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de Lafayette.
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. But I happen to know what it takes to fight. Unlike you. Monsieur, I was but a lad of 15 when I took up arms. And everyone here knows my role in the liberation of America from British rule. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army that will annihilate the Clockwork King's diabolical machines. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave Paris, I will rally the officers and troops that are stationed in the provinces. Then, I will call for a mass uprising. I will have more than enough money to pay their wages and procure the weapons we need.
And you will have obedient troops at your beck and call. ready to repress anyone who challenges your power.
These troops will only serve the will of the people. I swear it.
Are you sure that the king has spared the rest of the kingdom, Monsieur le Marquis?
I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough manpower to occupy all the garrisons in the country.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can force your hand. The choice is yours. To whom will you entrust Monsieur Necker's bonds?
The bonds are not yet in my possession.
Then please continue your search.
Wait, so I assume that's what that cutscene was, is me telling him what happened to his men?
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
I have not yet been able to get hold of Minister Necker's bonds.
Please, don't give up. And do come back and see me when you have them.
Yeah, Gene was kind of asking the same thing earlier. He was saying, he was asking if this seems like it's good on its own or if it's like a cheap version of Lies of P. And I said I don't think it's a cheaper version of Lies of P. I think they're very similar, and this game does definitely stand on its own. I wouldn't say that this is, personally, I wouldn't say that this is better than Lies of P, just because I like Lies of P a lot. But this game does have great combat. It's got a good story, and the main character, you could see, has her own personality, has more of a personality. P is, in Lies of P, is just a puppet. Like, he doesn't know who he is really, and he has no personality, and he can't speak. So it's definitely very different from Lies of P. But I think this is up there, like, with like essential Souls games. Like Bloodborne, Lies of P, Dark Souls, all the Souls games, obviously. And I would put this up there. I think this is, if you like Souls games, you definitely got to play this. I will say, I think it's better than Anotria. Anotria is a newer Souls game that is also really good, but I probably like this game more than I do Anotria. Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, it's a tough one. I would say no. I would say no. No, it's not better than Liza P. But it's close. It's equal. I would say it's equal. Actually, no. Okay, I take it back. I'm keeping it real. Liza P has one of the greatest cutscenes I've ever seen in my life. So, for that reason alone, I put Liza P above this game. Vestal right there. Don't necessarily need it though.
Field with the dead tree. I might be able to stop this experiment.
I know exactly where that is. I've been wondering why it's closed. Royal musket. That's interesting. The only musket I've seen is my ice one. Lightning musket. Lightning vortex. Is that all I need here? Yep. Wait. Can I get out of here? Certainly I'm not stuck here. What? Can clearly get on top of this. Come on now. There we go. Oh no. What happens if you trade on Path of Exile? Do you get credit or do you lose?
The field with the dead tree. Good.
Hey, yo.
Don't move.
Ah, that cursed dancer! May you be devoured by rust!
Hey, wait.
Oh no. Damn, you lost the loot. That's tough, bro. R.I.P. R.I.P. to your loot. May peace be up in heaven with your loot. There's no way to get that back. Well, was it a main boss? So if it's like a side boss, you can get them to respawn, right? But still, I mean, peace be with the loot that you lost. That's rough. I could easily see that happening if you get like set on fire or something and then you win and then you just melt if you're not paying attention. Yeah, that's what happened. Making it look easy. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. Ran out of flasks. Didn't have the heals.
Fortunately, he was unable to take his things with him.
Capsules. I will take those. Ooh, that's a nice hat. That's a really nice hat. Oh, I like that. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some drip. Oh, look at the high end. Look at the sauce.
Slaves. They meant the automats. Feeding off the blood of innocent people. Monsieur Raymond was completely mistaken. I must inform him. Earlier area, isn't it? Take that bonk hammer to level 5. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
There's a new one. There's a new alert. That's a good one.
Monsieur Raymond.
Go on, Aegis.
I went to the Hotel de Massiac as agreed. What I discovered goes beyond your darkest conjectures. The club's members have no intention of merely depriving their slaves of rest. Rather, with the king's support, they plan to replace them with automat harvesters. The Count of Cagliostro is behind the plan.
Ma foi. But such a plan would certainly only improve the lot of these unfortunate people.
You are mistaken, mon père. If the planters get their way, they will have a greater need of slaves than ever. Only this time, they intend to slaughter them to power their machines.
Quelle abomination!
Par tous les saints.
4 days ago, the Paris Guard captured 100 black people. They were to be sacrificed as part of an experiment to test the effectiveness of the automat harvesters. Luckily, I was able to prevent the massacre.
Where are they now?
In a place they call the Dépôt des Noirs. I don't know where it is, but I managed to get the key. It bears the inscription.
Oh, we gotta kill these
Tour
people.
du Diable.
The Devil's Tower is a prison in Vincennes, within the
Yeah, out
chateau
here
walls.
sacrificing slaves.
That's
Oh,
3
bro, we
leagues
do
from
not
here.
stand for that.
We'll only be able to free the prisoners once we're able to move freely ourselves.
At least they were spared the fate that the king and his accomplices had planned for them.
And what will you do with the 2 servants you employ, Monsieur Raymond?
I will continue to treat them well, as I always have.
However, under the laws you insist on following, they will become slaves again the moment they leave the kingdom for Saint-Domingue.
Certainly not, Monsieur de Robespierre. What kind of a man would I be if what I have heard had not opened my eyes? The planters of Massiac have been proven to be nothing but avaricious murderers. I thought I was dealing with opposition, but now I discover them to be vile enemies.
We
from
are-
whom it
we
would
are,
be vain to expect any compromise. From this day on, I will
In
fight
this
against
game.
their interests with all my strength, and will not lay down my arms until the last slave in the
Resolving
Empire has
slavery.
been freed.
Rest assured, then, that the people will fight by your side, Monsieur Raymond.
That's the spirit, my friends. Vive l'égalité.
Yeah, I mean, earlier I was gonna be like, should just be replacing slaves with the robots, but we've learned that is not better. The machines are basically powered by Ergo, which is souls. Isn't there a guy I'm supposed to free? Is that here? I think that's here. I'm pretty sure I have the items to free the guy now. I don't know why it's not leading me there. This game is not based on racism. Well, yeah, it is. No, I'm just kidding. It basically takes place in the time that these people were alive. These, historical French leaders, figures, and at the time this is happening, there is slavery. That's why the black dude at the convent is an important character, because he kind of describes what's going on with slavery. at this time. And then, you know, earlier we were talking to him, and he was like, because they were questioning him, they're like, but you still have slaves. You can't be preaching against slavery when you have slaves. And he's like, yeah, but if I free them, then they're kind of doomed, because they don't have like education or like resources to get by if they're free. So it's very interesting, the story of this. It's what I like about this game and Enotria, is that Enotria is very different. It just kind of is the folklore, and it's a little bit, you know, it's more mythological. This is more realistic and historical. Compass isn't going to lead me. I have to find out where it is I killed that one boss, because I'm pretty sure I have the items to free him now. Why isn't this open? To be opened. What you gonna do? Wrong way. Boss fight was not over here. Alright, you out of here, Red. We appreciate you pulling up to the stream and chilling. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Have a good rest. Not know where to go. Have to find that boss fight area. Backwards. I think that's just a side path. So where would I have gone this way? It's not the right way. Oh, you know what? I remember. With that gate open, I can go straight there. Wait, isn't that a different boss though? That dude's already free, I think. Dude, if I get there and I don't have the 3 echoes still, I'm gonna be mad. Whoops. No, it's not this one yet. This dude's already free. Where is that other boss? Is it here? It might not be here. Is it in... Is it actually in this area? It might actually be here. Whoops. Taking the long way around. damn it. Where do I go? It's going in circles. Great. This isn't the right way. There's certainly a way to progress forward from here. This is the original way that I went. Alright, dude. How many times am I gonna go in circles here? There has to be a way to progress forward. I know there is. Where is it? Just down here? Okay. Alright, we're on it. This is so not the way that I want to go. But I don't know how to get to where I want to go because now I have no guidance. Guardians might be getting close. A little more familiar. Definitely took the longest way possible to get to where I'm going. So that's cool. That's cool that I did that. Where am I going? This is where the first item was. Great, so I'm so far away from where I need to be. I get to where I'm going, I'm gonna see the shortcut back, and I'm gonna be so mad that I didn't see it and know to go that way. And we're going in circles again. Pretty sure. Where is that guy? Path open. More familiar. This is how I got here. Great. 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 That's great. So I can just go this way. Am I close? I can't, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I don't know how to get back to that spot. Why wouldn't it be leading me there? If I have the items, it should be leading me there. I don't have the items. Done be pissed. I keep going in circles, so that's great. That's not a circle, right? That's progression, and I need to go this way. No, because then this leads to where it just was. Closer to where I'm trying to go. Yeah, I keep running in circles. find this guy, please. I just want to know if I have the items or not. There he is. Yes, found him. Please tell me I have the items. Yes. Yes. No guidance. Why is there no guidance to get here?
How could I have been so naive?
Yes, we freed him.
Cagliostro, that miscreant. He's got me. He's got us all.
There. You are free.
Senor. Vocations dancer. You're conscious too. And yet, you're not one of the Count's creatures.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I do not know, monsieur.
We got him.
How?
It is best not to stay here, monsieur. I will take you to the Cordelier convent. The representatives of the Third Estate have made it their stronghold.
Oh. So you know about it. Well, if you'll agree to be my escort, let us leave post-haste.
Let's go. I gotta hit the bathroom real bad. We'll be right back.
You are safe now, Monsieur de Boissier.
It is thanks to you that I am here safe and sound, madame. And though your very nature is a mystery to me, I am and shall be forever in your debt.
What is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison, of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis? Is everything all right?
How do you intend to counter the king's actions?
Unfortunately, we don't have the upper hand. For now, we can only hope to protect ourselves from him. I am convinced that something is afoot. Something that could destroy all our hopes in an instant.
You have my full attention.
You should know that I am a gunpowder commissioner. As such, I oversee the provision of gunpowder to the kingdom's arsenals, l'Arsenal de Paris in particular. For the past 2 days, a large quantity of gunpowder from Marsangy has been sitting near Les Invalides. It's in a warehouse by the factories. But the men I sent to take possession of the cargo and transport it to the Arsenal have gone missing. Do you realize what this means?
The gunpowder could have fallen into our enemy's hands.
It's possible. One thing is certain. It's enough to destroy half of Paris. Whether it is still in the warehouse or has fallen into the wrong hands, we must find it urgently. Then, if possible, we must neutralize it.
How?
Simply by placing it in contact with water. Nothing could be easier in theory, but we must find a way to flood it.
Flood the gunpowder? You're out of your mind, Lavoisier. We're in the most desperate of situations, and you want to deprive us of such a valuable resource. What will our cannons use once we have formed our army of patriots?
Your army, Marquis, is presently but a figment of your imagination.
I see. So you're one of those men who would sound the retreat before the battle has even begun.
I will go to the warehouse. Once I have located the powder, I will decide what to do with it. Do the names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
No, nothing really.
Francois Antoine, maybe?
No, nothing with that name either. I'm sorry, madame.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Alright. We have a lead on the gunpowder. I need the other dude to come back. So I can ask him. I don't even remember who that other dude is. Port findings to the Queen. Wait for further instructions. All right. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here for the stream. We've made a decent amount of progress. We completed some side quests, got our headquarters going, freed some people, got everybody together going there. I think we have a pretty clear path on where we're going next. Yeah, well, we're gonna go check out that gunpowder and then see if we can blow the safe open. And then we'll go to the main quest. So we will get there on next stream, part 5. Which will be coming up next week. We appreciate all y'all watching, everybody that pulled up to the stream. I think I'm gonna jump on Path of Exile, so Day, if you wanna join for that or just chill and hang out, I'm gonna be in the Oxfam server. And we're out of here. We live for battle. We up out of here. Peace out, y'all.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.